Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for July 1, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. We have three significant developments to cover tonight. Firstly, President Trump's latest financial disclosures reveal over $1 billion in revenue from cryptocurrency sales during his presidency, sparking controversy and concerns about potential conflicts of interest. Secondly, the UK's incoming Prime Minister Andy Burnham faces a substantial defence funding gap, with nearly a third of the allocated £15 billion remaining unaccounted for, prompting concerns about the country's ability to meet its NATO defence spending commitments. Lastly, the US government has lifted export controls on Anthropic's advanced AI models, Fable and Mythos, after the company worked closely with the government to strengthen their security. This decision is seen as a positive step towards promoting responsible AI innovation while addressing national security risks. We will continue to provide updates on these developing stories as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, in South Africa, widespread demonstrations against migrants have led to over 100 arrests, with both peaceful marches and violent clashes reported. The protests follow months of unrest that have drawn international criticism, as foreigners face forced removals from their homes and vandalism of their businesses and property. In Niger, a disturbing trend has emerged with the introduction of harsh penalties for same-sex relations. At least 100 people have been arrested under this new law, which imposes prison terms of up to 10 years and significant fines. Human rights groups are sounding the alarm over the potential consequences for public health, particularly in access to essential services like condoms, testing, and HIV medication. Lastly, in Russia, a notable shift in public opinion has been observed, with over half of Russians now expressing pessimism about their future. This change in sentiment comes amidst ongoing conflict in Ukraine and mounting economic pressures. Despite efforts by the Russian government to address these concerns through various programs and campaigns, the challenges facing the country remain complex and multifaceted. These stories highlight the diverse and critical issues being faced globally, from human rights and public health to economic and geopolitical challenges. We will continue to monitor these developments and provide in-depth analysis and updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. First, we're coming to you live from the Sintra Forum, where central bankers are gathering to discuss the future of monetary policy and inflation management. The U.S. Federal Reserve's new chair has sparked interest with his comments on potential rate hikes, and we'll be keeping a close eye on any further developments. Next, we're exploring the world of artificial intelligence and its impact on reliable power infrastructure. Generac Holdings Inc., once known for residential backup generators, is transforming into a key player in providing backup power systems for data centers and commercial customers. But can this transformation make GNRC a compelling investment opportunity? We weigh the pros and cons and examine the potential risks and challenges. Finally, we're looking at wealth-building strategies for the average American. With high-net-worth individuals increasingly turning to real estate investments, we explore platforms like Mogul and Lightstone Direct that offer fractional ownership and multifamily investing opportunities. We also discuss the benefits of investing in precious metals like gold through a gold IRA, and highlight the importance of working with financial advisors to navigate the complex world of wealth building. Tune in as we provide a balanced analysis of these topics and empower you to make informed decisions about your financial future. Remember, in the ever-changing landscape of finance and technology, staying informed is key to making smart investment choices. Stay ahead of the curve with the AI Daily Press podcast. Now, for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. First, let's talk about the Euclid telescope, which has made its debut with a stunning image of the cosmos. This powerful tool is poised to discover tens of thousands of new exoplanets, using a technique called microlensing to detect the bending of light around stars. As we gaze upon this breathtaking image, we're reminded of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of our universe. Next, astronomers have identified a bizarre exoplanet called WD 1856b, which is orbiting a dead star, a white dwarf. This scorching hot world has a surface temperature of around 2,800 degrees Fahrenheit, making it one of the hottest known planets in the universe. What's even more astonishing is that this planet is thought to have migrated to its current position over billions of years, potentially due to the gravitational influence of nearby stars. This finding has significant implications for our understanding of planetary formation and evolution, particularly in the context of dead stars. Finally, renowned astrophysicist Ray Jayawardena has begun his tenure as president of Caltech, marking a new era in space exploration and scientific discovery. With a career spanning over 2 decades, Jayawardena brings a wealth of expertise in planetary science, astrobiology, and astronomy to his new role. His vision is one of collaboration and inclusivity, seeking to inspire future generations of scientists, engineers, and explorers to push the boundaries of human knowledge and understanding. As we look to the future of space exploration and scientific discovery, these stories remind us that the universe is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. From the search for life beyond Earth to the pursuit of breakthroughs in fields like quantum computing and biotechnology, the possibilities are endless. Join us next time as we continue to explore the wonders of the cosmos and the latest developments in science and technology. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, let's talk about the exciting developments in the world of television. With new releases and returning favorites, there's something for everyone to enjoy this summer. From The Legend of Vox Machina to House of the Dragon, and from Rick and Morty to The Simpsons, the options are endless. Moving on to sports, we're celebrating the incredible achievements of American athletes who have embodied the values and spirit of our great nation. From Olympic gold medalists like Michael Phelps and Mary Lou Retton, to trailblazers like Jesse Owens, these individuals have inspired generations with their determination and perseverance. And now, let's dive into the latest news in sports. The Chicago White Sox have made a shocking turnaround, going from the worst record in the league just 2 years ago to fighting for a division title today. We'll explore the factors behind this sudden surge and what it means for the franchise. Meanwhile, the University of Texas has been crowned the top athletic department in the country, with an impressive showing across 6 major sports. We'll break down their winning formula and examine how other schools are faring in the rankings. Of course, no discussion of sports would be complete without mentioning LeBron James's uncertain future, and the latest updates from the World Cup, Wimbledon, and the MLB. From thrilling matches to surprising upsets, we've got all the latest news and analysis for you. So sit back, relax, and join me on this journey through the world of sports and entertainment. It's going to be a wild ride, folks. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Coural.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we have a heartwarming tale of collaboration between tech giants and innovators. A Singapore-based startup, Acti, has developed an AI-powered keyboard that's set to revolutionize the way we interact with our smartphones. This intelligent keyboard can perform tasks, make recommendations, and even integrate with third-party apps, making it a game-changer for productivity. In other news, we've been following the story of OpenClaw, a cutting-edge AI personal assistant that's been making waves in the tech community. While it promises to enhance our digital lives, concerns about security flaws and ethical considerations have sparked important discussions about the responsible development and use of AI technology. Lastly, we're seeing a trend towards greater accessibility and democratization of AI-powered tools. From budget-friendly devices to innovative platforms like Gemini Spark, the possibilities for AI-driven innovation are expanding rapidly. However, as we navigate this evolving landscape, it's essential to prioritize both excitement for progress and caution when it comes to protecting our digital security. These stories remind us that technology is constantly evolving, and it is the innovators who are pushing the boundaries of what is possible. As we move forward into an increasingly complex and interconnected world, it's crucial to stay informed and adapt to the changing landscape. Now, for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. In this evening's podcast, we're discussing 3 exciting topics from the world of entertainment. First, we're looking at celebrity couples who found love on set, including Joaquin Phoenix and Rooney Mara, Anna Paquin and Stephen Moyer, and Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen. Next, we're examining the mixed reviews for the latest Enola Holmes film, which has premiered on Netflix with a 68% fresh score on Rotten Tomatoes. Finally, we're celebrating the enduring influence of Deftones' iconic albums, Around the Fur and White Pony, which have reappeared on the Billboard charts after 25 years. Join us as we dive into these fascinating stories and explore what's making headlines in the entertainment industry. Now, for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. First, we explore the use of wildlife corridors to preserve biodiversity in the face of climate change. These corridors provide a safe passage for endangered species like the Florida panther to migrate and adapt, increasing their chances of survival. While human-designed corridors are a step in the right direction, experts emphasize the need to create a more porous landscape, allowing animals to move freely through natural habitats. Next, we journey to Cambodia, where the critically endangered Mekong giant salmon carp has been rediscovered for the 4th time since 2000. This incredible finding has renewed hope not only for the species, but also for the entire Mekong ecosystem, which is one of the most productive rivers on Earth. To ensure the long-term survival of the salmon carp, researchers recommend using non-invasive detection methods and regional cooperation to protect key river reaches and migration corridors. Finally, we celebrate the ecological triumph of beavers reintroduced to Britain's waterways. These incredible creatures have demonstrated their remarkable engineering prowess, constructing dams and wetlands that slow the flow of water, preventing downstream deluges and boosting biodiversity. With new kits born in each project, the future looks bright for these ecosystem architects and the environments they inhabit. These stories remind us that even in the darkest moments, there is always a chance for species to thrive once more. They highlight the importance of conservation efforts, innovative approaches to environmental challenges, and the potential for renewal and preservation of biodiversity. Join us as we delve deeper into these remarkable tales of hope and conservation on tonight's AI Daily Press evening podcast. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.